What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of CityCraft. It's Ash. I hope you guys are having an awesome day and hope you had a wonderful Christmas holiday, whatever it is you celebrate. I hope you guys had a great one. So, right before Christmas, I did a live stream. I was going to put out an episode the day of Christmas Day, but yeah, it really didn't work out. So what happened was I messed with my microphone settings and thought I had it pretty well. I was trying to get rid of the clicking noise that's been kind of prominent in the last few episodes with my mouse clicking and my keyboard clicking. Trying to find a way to reduce that. And I thought I had it set up pretty well. I tested it before I recorded. Everything sounded great. Went to record and I lost about half my vocals. So I didn't want to just put out a video just for the sake of putting out a video if the quality wasn't there. So I didn't put it out. Instead, I did a live stream. So in case you didn't catch that live stream, it is on the channel. I'll put a link here if you want to catch it and watch it. But I kind of gave the update as to what I did, and as well as did some terraforming around the area. So, and what would have been episode 21, this is now episode 21. We finished the interior. We went through, added the floors, added some lamps underneath here. Decided to not put in a second floor because I like this openness of this area. May end up adding some staircases or something to the bottom of that so it's not just floating. It kind of looks a little weird, but aside from that, we added in our storage system, our collection system and storage. So you got all these hoppers. You got all of this wonderful bamboo's already been collected. And sugarcane. Sorry, the sugarcane's coming along pretty nicely as well. And then back in here, we've got our maintenance area. Comes down. So I did want to make sure I actually touched on this redstone part in case you guys need this tip. But for the, if I can, there we go. So for the dispenser here, we needed a redstone circuit so that whenever items went into the dispenser, it spit them out into our water column. So here we go, we'll see it. Burn it fire. There we go. Just like that. And the typical one is fairly, I don't want to say, it's pretty compact, but it involves needing, coming out of the back of it, going around to the side, powering the side of it. So I did a little bit of testing, came up with a circuit using a target block that works pretty well for compact spaces because I've got the water column in front and the hoppers behind, so I really don't have many faces to work with to get it to fire. So we got a comparator coming out of the dispenser, going into a repeater, which drops down one level into a target block. And the target block is fantastic because if it was a normal block, I would have to extend this out, have a staircase go down, wrap it around, and then feed into the block itself. But because the target block is a redstone block, I having a hard time actually showing you, but the redstone connects into it with just dropping down. So it powers that, which powers the dispenser, and everything works wonderfully. Did that up top as well for the second story. So yeah. That. I'm sure I'm not the first one to come up with that, but definitely didn't look at any videos to figure that out. Just kind of played around in Redstone Testing World and came up with it. So anyway, I didn't realize I still had this here, so let me knock that out. There we go. All right. Well, that's it. That's it for the inside of the build. Added some lights. This place is very well lit up. I'm probably going to come back here, maybe do a live stream, do some decorating. I really make this feel more like a greenhouse, have some plants, some flowers hanging down, different things like that. May add a platform up here. Maybe that's what I'll do, is add like a platform over here. Maybe add ladders up to, that's maybe what we're going to do, is use these, add ladders that go up, use that as the second floor, and we have flower pots and everything else growing up there. Really add to the greenhouse effect when looking at it from the outside and flying in. Did a lot of terraforming, kind of made this seamlessly blend into the world a little better. I say seamlessly. It still stands out a little bit, especially on this side. But I plan to do a little bit more about it. Added some bamboo over here to try to add to the greenhouse area. I'm kind of thinking about turning this whole area into different plant-based farms. So going to have a pumpkin farm, pumpkin mellow farm, some other plant-based farms that I had thought about that I forgot, that I can't think of right now. But yeah, they'll go over here too. So anyway, but enough rambling on. In today's episode, what I'm thinking we're going to be doing is we've got ourselves a nice gunpowder farm going here. Got myself a nice box of sand. So I'm thinking we are going to make some TNT and head on over to the Nether and go looking for stuff, things and stuff. Go looking for some netherite. Upgrade our gear, get that going, looking good, looking all spiffy. So let's grab a couple stacks of gunpowder. Got a few stacks of sand here. Come over here. Grab some TNT. I think we're gonna go with a stack of TNT. You know, I got quite a bit more sand and gunpowder. I don't want to use up all my gunpowder on TNT. I'm definitely gonna need to craft some more rockets here shortly. Actually, I think I already have some. But okay, perfect. One stack TNT. That should give us some pretty good chances of getting netherite. So we'll drop that off, clear up the inventory a little bit, and I'll meet you guys over at the Nether. Alright, so here we are in our Nether. So I'm going to make our way over to where we've been digging down to get all of our netherrack, our blackstone, all that good stuff. So we've got a nice little mine right over here. Probably pretty it up a little bit, make it look good. But we're gonna come down here and we are gonna start looking for some netherite. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come out a little ways. Already started digging out there. I think a lot of these ended up having a lot of lava behind them. So I'm going to start on these tunnels that I've dug out, lay out some TNT, and then explode it. So give me 1 second to just make sure I actually brought flint and steel. I get to lay this down here. I did. Wonderful. Alright, so let's get this in our hotbar. And we're gonna go down to the end down here. Alright, so we made it to the end of the tunnel. As you can see, there is lava just above here. So we're going to come back a few blocks, place our first one. We are at Y level 13, the most common level to find ancient debris is on Y15, which is right here, just above us, 1 block above us. So this will blast above 15, below 15, all around 15, so that we'll get the best chance of finding netherite. So I'm gonna go every 3 blocks and place some TNT, and when I get done, we'll come back and make it go boom. Alright, so we are at half a stack down. Let's blow it up and see what we get. Light it and run. And you're gonna want to try to keep up with the explosions. I didn't, but that's okay. Alright. You're gonna want to be ready to stop any lava that falls. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here. I don't see any ancient debris, but we'll come back in here and mine out a lot of this ore and see if we get any behind it. So far, no luck though. Alright, let's see if we can light this one up. I'm gonna need to put a block below it and light it. There's some ancient debris, look at that. Alright, so now we're going to want to come over here. Got our first ancient debris of this mining trip. And come over here, pile up here, and see if we can block that off, get rid of that lava. There's another one. Oh, we've got 2. Wonder if we got more behind this. Let's see. This is, looks like that's the only one. Yeah. Mine all around just in case. Just to be sure. Yep, I don't see any more. No more lava there, so we'll go ahead and mine this out. There we go. Get rid of some of this. And voila. Do the same thing here. Come up here. Block that off. Miss the hole. There we go. Let that clear out. And we'll go ahead and check around, see if there's any more. It doesn't look like there's any more around this one. The top block's blown out. Yeah. Get some more gold. Some blackstone. I really don't want all of this. We can get rid of most of this. I don't really care about the netherite. Not netherite. Netherrack. Alright. Climb up here. Go ahead and grab this one. There we go. Let's light it up and see what else we can get. Hello, Enderman. Get a lot more lava now. Alright. We're gonna continue this, and I'll be back if we actually find any more. Alright, so here we are at the end. There's the lava that was dripping down that we saw. We got one more ancient debris here. So I have a stack, we got 3 ancient debris. So we're gonna head on back and start laying down the rest of these. So just mining out this area that I did. We must be in the Crimson, or Warped Forest biome. Yep, we are. There are a lot of Endermen down here. So if I can get, I think I've got 6 total right now. Back at our base, 6 or 8 even. So we'll be able to make a couple of ingots of this wonderful block. And then see, we have to decide at that point what we're going to actually use it for. Are we going to upgrade our sword, our pickaxe? I'm thinking pickaxe and maybe leggings. Maybe sword. If we have a third one, we're going to do the sword. But I'm definitely thinking we're going to do one of our pickaxes. Our fortune pickaxe, I think. This is the last of it. Still got a lot of tunnel left, so I can definitely come back here and do some more. So we'll light it, take a few steps back, and watch it go. Sometimes that happens, but... Alright, let's see if we can put a block underneath that to keep it from falling once lighted. Ignited, lighted, whatever. There, oh, that's a good vein there. Oh, there's another one. Alright. There's 3. That's almost a whole nother ingot there. Alright. Alright. Let's get on up here and get ourselves some netherite. Or ancient debris. Oh, I thought... saw that other corner of my eye. I'm like, is there more? How crazy would it be if there was another one up above this? How about above this one? Can we get another? No. Nope. Okay. Well, I tried. They usually spawn in veins of, I think it's 1 to 3. Yeah, 1 to 3 is the... 3 is the maximum number of ancient debris that can generate in a chunk, or in a vein. I don't see any more, unfortunately. But we got a pretty decent haul. Come over here. Sometimes it explodes all the blocks around it and it doesn't realize all the blocks are gone. So you get these little floating lava waterfalls features, the waterfall fountain features. There we go. There we go, knock that out. Ancient debris behind there. I'll go ahead and knock out a lot of this gravel too. Pretty easy to knock out. There may end up being some behind there. Oh. Lucky. You are going down, right? Yep, you are. Okay. Oop. Alright, well. Appears to be it for our netherite adventures. I know I've got 2 more in our ender chest, and I want to say we've got 6 more, so we can actually make at least 2 ingots. I know we can make 2 ingots. Make one last pass through here, make sure we didn't miss any. Alright, let's head on back and see what we've got. Alright, so here we are back in our home base. Take out these 8 netherite, I think. Yeah, I did. I placed them in here. And I might have transferred some to our valuables chest. I definitely need to do a better job of keeping all these in the same spot. But as it stands right now, we can make 3 ingots. If I can get 2 more, make 4. Ah, look at that. Perfect. So we can actually craft up 4 netherite ingots, which is more than I was actually hoping for. I was only hoping for 3. So we could do a pickaxe, our sword, and at least 2 pieces of armor. I would say maybe we'll do both our pickaxes and a sword and a piece of armor. I definitely think that would be better. Alright, so here's what we are going to do. We're going to take half of this, put it in here. Half of this, put it in here. Half of this, put it in here. Put that in there, let those smelt up. That should work out quite nicely. While that does that, it does its job, we'll craft up some of these wonderful gold ingots. And we will wait. These are pretty slow at smelting up. But once they get done, we will take them and craft up our ingots. In the meantime, though, we need a smithing table. Don't have one of those yet, and I need iron and wood. So let me grab that really quickly. And they're all done. Wonderful. 17 netherite scrap. Yep. Come over here. That's not where I wanted to go. That's not what I wanted to do. And 4 netherite ingots. Perfect, with 1 gold and 1 netherite scrap left over. That is beautiful. So we're gonna come over here, drop in our butter pickaxe, drop in our netherite, and boom. Drop in our, we need to rename this. Let me know down in the comments a name for our high efficiency Fortune 3 pickaxe. Are now netherite high efficiency Fortune 3 pickaxe. And now we are going to actually do our sword as well. There we go. Absolutely wonderful. And take off these leggings. I'm still wearing our Christmas outfit. Probably should change that. Just so happy though. I enjoyed Christmas so much. Alright. There is our first netherite armor. And we now have netherite tools. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, that feels good. Alright, so we are back here in the nether. And you might be asking yourself, I thought we were done. I thought we were done looking for netherite, or ancient debris. I'm going to call it wrong. Get used to it. Thought we were done looking for ancient debris for the day. This tunnel was done. You just didn't have the gunpowder. Well, you are correct. I don't have the gunpowder for it. However, I have decided that I would love to have a full set of netherite armor by the end of this episode. So there is one other method that you could use to get to do this blast thing. That's not TNT. So the one thing that you can't do in the Nether that you could do in the overworld, aside from water blocks and water streams, is sleep. Sleep is deadly. You don't sleep in the Nether, because you might ask, what happens when you sleep in the Nether? Well, I'm too far away. We're gonna try here, and that is what happens when you sleep in the Nether. Now, you do get a lot more fire, which is annoying. Being honest, personally, my preferred method of clearing is TNT. However, a much cheaper option is to use beds. So we are going to finish clearing this out with beds. Make sure you have some good armor on. Don't have your elytra on. Have actual armor. Yeah, and then just clear it out. Do the same method. You go back, place a block that has some blast resistance to it, such as blackstone, in between you and the bed so you don't take so much damage, and then clear out all the ensuing mayhem that occurs from the blast. So we're going to do this a few times and see what we get. One other note before we get into testing out the rest of this, I do want to note that while, yes, I did say that I prefer TNT, beds actually have a higher blast number. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but TNT is blast level 4, explosion level 4, and beds are explosion level 5, so they actually do slightly more of an explosion, which also actually causes this fire to show up, which, again, I find annoying, but you do you. If you prefer beds, go for beds. If you have the resources to go for TNT, do TNT. But anyway, let's get into it. Alright, so we made it back down here. Let's see, let's hope that I can get back most, if not all of my gear. All of my gear would be great. Hopefully no lava opened up. I didn't think I really saw any. I kind of hung around for a second. I was half shocked by what happened, and oh, but the fire. Oh no, the fire. I forgot fire destroys stuff. Oh no. At least my pickaxes and sword are netherite, so they won't burn, and my leggings are netherite, so it won't burn. Hey, that I don't want to say that made it worth it, but did find some nether, or ancient debris. I'm gonna keep calling it netherite. You know what? It's netherite. As far as I'm concerned, it's netherite. Alright, let's see. Hopefully I've got... There's my sword. It survived the fire. I'm so glad I used the ingot to turn those to netherite. Alright, looks like we actually got a good chunk of our inventory back. I think we missed out on quite a bit though. Looks like I lost my ender chest. Lost some wood. Lost a good chunk of the beds I had crafted. But all in all, I mean, it could have been worse. Not really sure how. But yeah, so since we're here, let's go ahead and mine out ancient debris. Only 2? Yeah, only 2. Okay. Now let's carefully place the bed back away. And there we go. So what I want to do is, instead of clearing out this fire on every single one, which I'm continuing to do, probably just go ahead and blast out the rest of these beds that I have, and then come in and clear out and see what we have. See if I've got any ancient debris. And this right here is why you clear out the fire. Just behind where this fire was is a couple of ancient debris. Alright, so that's 2 down. Let's see if I can get 4 more. Alright, so we only gathered those 2 from the blast that we did. There are a couple notes. Unfortunately, we ended up going through a basalt deltas biome. So the basalt, can't think of the word, and blackstone are actually pretty highly blast resistant. So you'll notice that these holes aren't quite as big. I ended up skipping some spots as well. Like I blasted more here than I did here because of the basalt. It really doesn't blow up very well. But anyway, we did get 7, which means we are able to make 2 more ingots, which means we'd be able to do a boot and helmet or chest plate. But since I'm mostly doing elytra, I may end up going ahead and doing the chest plate and doing the helmet last, since I have to craft a new helmet and get it all enchanted and everything. But anyway, I also may kind of enjoying blowing things up. I'm getting into a rhythm, so I may go make a few more beds and come back and see if we can. You can see here, like, we still have quite a ways to go through this basalt delta, so I may pick up about here and start blowing things up again. I really want to get that full set today, so that's the goal. I'll come back to you when we have that full set. Alright, we are back at our base. It is time for the big reveal. Ender chest. New one. Shiny. Not broken. Place down. We'll go ahead, we'll come in here. We'll grab out this netherite scrap. And let's see. Oh boy, we got 12 netherite scrap. That means 4 new ingots of netherite. So we'll come in here. Can't do math. That means 3. It means 3 ingots. I can't. Math is hard. Scratch that. It's all good though. Then we'll come on over here. We'll take off our chest plate. We'll take off our boots. We'll go ahead and put our chest plate in there. Get that upgraded. Put in our boots. Get that upgraded as well. We'll go ahead and pop those back on. Take a look at ourselves. All right, we're looking good. Well, let's make one more trip over here to our house. Go up into our storage area and see if we have a diamond helmet by chance already crafted. If not, we will make one right now. So let's see. We've got iron helmet. That's awesome. Totally useless, but awesome. We've got a couple different pairs of diamond boots, but you know, it's just not what we need. What we really need here is that beautiful diamond helmet, but it's kind of hideous at the same time. It's pretty hideous. That blue, that teal, it's so last year. It's so last episode. We'll put this in here, put this, and boom, that nice black cover me in debris. Challenge completed. Look at that. Oh, it feels good, guys. That feels so good. We just need to get this helmet enchanted up. First, we need to get some levels recovered. So we'll probably spend some time in our skeleton farm AFK. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if I don't talk to you before the new year, I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. Spend some time with your family if you're able to. Relax, recover, get ready for 2021. I'll see you guys in the new year. Bye-bye.